Ryan Reynolds thinks it's completely fine to be a bully. Hi and welcome to Flaa Talk. I'm Kjersti Flaa, and on my channel I talk about my good and bad experiences in Hollywood and working as an entertainment reporter. All right, so this morning I was reading through Ryan Reynolds' motion to dismiss Justin Baldoni's lawsuit against him and his wife, Blake Lively. I have to say, after reading this dismissal, it's clear to me that Ryan Reynolds thinks it's completely fine to be a bully. In this dismissal, he actually admits that he based Nice Pool on Justin Baldoni, and he's saying that Justin Baldoni just have thin skin. I was reading through the headlines today. Just wanted to show you how different the headlines are of who's covering this. So Variety was saying that Ryan Reynolds says Justin Baldoni can't sue him over hurt feelings. So Ryan Reynolds is basically saying that Justin Baldoni just had his feelings hurt because he was being mocked by Ryan Reynolds. When you think about it, that's kind of why Blake Lively was suing Justin Baldoni in the first place. She got her feelings hurt when she got so much backlash online in what she alleged to be a smear campaign, and she felt uncomfortable on set. Isn't that just about feelings? Because we haven't seen any evidence yet that we believe to make Justin Baldoni into what she's claiming that he is with her SH accusations against him. People magazine is saying that Ryan Reynolds' rep calls him the man Justin Baldoni built his brand pretending to be in firing news statements. Okay. Well, that's People magazine. They're basically saying that Ryan Reynolds claims that Justin Baldoni just wants to be like him, and he's not. Anyways, Deadline is saying Ryan Reynolds slams Justin Baldoni's $400 million gossip rag sue as Deadpool stars move for dismissal. Okay, he's calling it a gossip rag. Okay, and Page 6 is saying Ryan Reynolds doubles down on claim Justin Baldoni is a predator as he tries to get lawsuit dismissed. So in the lawsuit, in the dismissal, Ryan Reynolds admits that he called Justin Baldoni a predator twice. And he says that because he believes that he is a predator, he's not defaming Justin Baldoni. Then I think you can say whatever you want about someone out publicly, and then say that, but I do believe that. So I am not slandering this person because it's my belief that this person is XYZ horrible things. Being a predator, especially in Hollywood, that's a really bad thing to be called, and that could end someone's career. And as we saw, it did end Justin Baldoni's relationship with his management team after just 2 hours. Okay, so Hollywood Reporter says that if Ryan Reynolds believes it, how can it be defamation? His lawyer replied to Justin Baldoni. Okay, so they have some quotes from Brian Friedman. I'll get back to that later. But he's basically saying that if you believe that someone's an asshole, or if you believe they're racist, or whatever you believe in your mind, in your head, in your reality, then you can say it out loud and it will have no consequences because it's your beliefs. I mean, I'm all for free speech, but you need to take responsibility. If you say something out loud to ruin someone else's reputation, to ruin their career, that's pretty bad, and you need to take the consequences for doing that. Okay, so here we have E-News. Obviously, we know what to expect from E-News covering this. It says, Ryan Reynolds' team slams predator Justin Baldoni in scourging lawsuit response. So they're putting it in brackets, but they're saying, if you take away the brackets, if I'm just reading this to you, it says, Ryan Reynolds' team slams predator Justin Baldoni in scourging lawsuit response. Well, we know E-News is in the pocket of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively anyway, so there's no big surprise there. Then we have TMZ saying, Justin Baldoni, Ryan tried to destroy me. Now he wants out. That's more aggressive, big letters from TMZ saying that, Ryan Reynolds brought this upon himself. I mean, after all, Blake Lively was the one who started this. And she did bring Ryan Reynolds into all this mess by bringing him into the movie, by bringing him into the smear campaign against Justin Baldoni. I mean, it's all there. What I find so shocking about this is that Ryan Reynolds actually admits that he based Nice Pool on Justin Baldoni to mock him. And he thinks that kind of bullying is okay. And he's just saying that Justin Baldoni has thin skin. That just says a lot about him, if you ask me, that he thinks that's okay. I was surprised that he actually admitted to it. And that makes it even worse, because that makes me believe that, he actually thinks it's totally fine to do something like that. So the lawsuit says that the claims filed against Mr. Reynolds are simply a list of grievances attempting to shame him for being the man Mr. Baldoni has built his brand pretending to be, a man who is confident enough to listen to the woman in his life, the statement reads. So Ryan Reynolds is just a really good husband. What if Justin Baldoni is listening to his wife? It doesn't say anything about that, obviously. So it's just saying that Ryan Reynolds is just protecting his innocent wife. And then they say, we look forward to his lawsuit being dismissed and to collecting on Steve Sarowitz's $100 million pledge by recovering Mr. Reynolds' costs and attorneys. So they look forward to the lawsuit being dismissed because they think it's baseless, basically. It also says that Mr. Reynolds has a First Amendment right to express his opinion on Mr. Baldoni, which should be comforting to a group of people who have repeatedly called Mrs. Lively and Mr. Reynolds bullies and other names over the past year. So it's okay to call someone a predator, and they're saying that we can do that because they called us bullies. Well, you are bullies, and you just admitted in these legal papers that you think it's okay to bully. It's something wrong with the other person at the other end receiving your bullying. They are just have too thin skin. So here it says that Ryan Reynolds' lawyer did not dispute that Nice Pool is based on Baldoni, but said that Baldoni had shown thin skin outrage by complaining about it. Well, the reason why he was complaining about it was because your wife sued him to ruin his career and his life. And I've seen lately there's been a lot of headlines about how this has affected Justin Baldoni and how, his family and everything and his career, obviously. So to say that he just has thin skin because you wanted to ruin his life, Friedman responded here saying that Mr. Reynolds' exploitation of his enormous power in Hollywood continues, this time arrogantly asking to be dismissed from the case despite his publicly documented involvement, extending far beyond just being a supportive spouse. So true. Mr. Reynolds was a key player in the scheme, defaming Justin around Hollywood, strong-arming WME into dropping Justin as a client, we know that, and trying to destroy Justin's career however possible. His fingerprints have been all over this smear campaign against Justin and the Wayfair since day one. Yeah, to me it's pretty obvious after reading this what kind of person Ryan Reynolds is. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. As I said before, I met him many times and I liked him. He had when I met him, I felt like he was a nice guy. He had a good reputation amongst other journalists, but now when I see this, I'm like, wow, he is mean. Also, someone sent me, because yesterday I mentioned that one of my viewers here were on a cruise ship and they tried to watch It Ends With Us, and they realized that Justin Baldoni's name was taken off the casting, the list of stars in the movie. I showed you this photo. And today someone sent me a similar thing saying that Justin Baldoni is taken out on Amazon when you're trying to rent the movie. Under the little section saying meet the characters on Amazon, he's taken off there too. Yeah. Also, someone sent me an email to make me aware of something that I thought, okay, I should have known this before I said yes to being a part of the documentary about He Said, She Said that was airing on Channel 5. I'm sorry, I said Channel 4 in another episode. It was airing on Channel 5 in the UK and is coming to Max and Discovery Plus here in the US on March 31st. Well, the documentary is also produced by Paramount, and this person makes me aware that Paramount renewed a development deal with Ryan Reynolds, Maximum Effort, until last December 2026. Paramount's deal with Reynolds would influence Paramount's Channel 5's reporting. I don't know if that's true or not, but thank you for informing me about that. It's always good to know these things. I haven't watched the documentary myself. Tomorrow I'm shooting another one. I'm a little reluctant now because I feel all of these streamers, they are leaning towards supporting Blake Lively. But I feel like for me, it's my duty to tell my side of the story no matter what, so people can hear my side of the story. Also, I was in shock last night when I was looking through my Instagram stories and I saw Colleen Hoover was posting this story, and she is completely unhinged. First I was like, did she just come home from a party? And she was like, rrr. And then I realized she shot this early in the morning because she continued talking about how this is going to be a great day. But I don't know if she's on something, but it's weird. Just listen to this.
I poured Diet Pepsi into my ice cubes so that I will have the best Diet Pepsi I've ever had in my life.
Okay, so first she talks about how she is making ice cubes out of Diet Pepsi ice cubes, and then she's planning to put Diet Pepsi on top of it and then drink it. It's a long babbling thing going on there. But then she starts ranting about how one of her employees have put her merch on sale on Facebook, and that it's going to make her broke if people buy it. It's all for $10.
That's like 5 times cheaper than what I paid for each item, which means by the end of the day today, I'm gonna be broke as shit. Thanks, Stephanie. All right, well, I can't retire now because now I'm gonna be in the hole by 5 p.m. Even if you hate me, you should go buy a piece because it's a very kind of bad thing. You know, at least I have my Diet Pepsi. It's still going to be a great day because you guys get almost free merch. Congrats.
I don't know if she's planning to keep her fans. I would not make stories like that on Instagram. It's not nice. And the way she's talking about this, like, it's your fault if I'm broke. She's not going to be broke. She has 2 or 3 movies in the making from her novel, so I think she's going to be completely fine. But I feel like she needs a little help because the way she's talking in this video, and it's early in the morning. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's a little worrying, actually. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please do and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Flawsome Talk. And I'll see you in my next episode. Bye!